Hi everyone, today I have got an exciting new bag reveal and it's from the brand Meniere Paris. This brand is true old French luxury. Founded in 1775, this brand has been around for 250 years. Here's the Grand Dauphin bag that I featured a while ago, and this is the beautiful Archiduchess bag. Now, oftentimes you may know if you've been a long time viewer of my channel that when I am gifted bags, I like to share them with my subscribers. So I no longer have these bags, but I really miss especially this Archiduchess. It was so gorgeous. So I'm excited to have this new bag now. So I'm going to share the bag with you. I already took a peek. There was so much tissue paper. The packaging was really nicely done to secure the bag. And this is it. This is the Vennois PM crossbody bag. Of course, you can wear it shoulder. So let me give you a good look. And then I really want to talk to you about the history and the heritage of Meniere Paris. So as you can see, it's got the 4 grommets up top, very much like the Chanel single flap bags. So you can pull it through, very smooth chain, beautiful polish, and you can wear it crossbody or long shoulder. And then of course, you can wear it short shoulder as well. So the versatility in terms of the number of ways you can carry it is nice. You've got the leather break up here, so if you do wear it longer, it'll be really comfortable on the shoulder. Here's a good look. I don't like those aesthetic videos where it looks so pretty when you see the bags all, displayed like on a bookshelf or on a table with a cup of coffee. I don't really appreciate those because I want to see every nook and cranny. I want to see everything up close. So hopefully you also appreciate these types of videos. There's really no other visual aesthetics or eye candy around the bag except for my plant here. I just want to give you a look so you can see the beautiful quality of the calfskin leather, the stitching, the quilting. It's impeccable. Here's what it looks like on the side. So Meniere Paris does have a boutique in Paris on Rue de Rivoli, but for those of you who are like me, not based in Paris, you would want to order online, right? Because there are no other stores worldwide. There's no store here in New York City. And when you order online, you really want to be able to get a really good look so you know what you're going to order. You know what to expect. So this is why I do these really up close, detailed reviews. It's my way of filling in the gaps where you might not be able to see as much on a website or in photos. So it's nicely structured, as you can see here. It kind of reminds me of the Chanel boy bag. You can see here, it's got that rectangular structure. It's definitely not soft, but the quilting is soft. The quilting is nice and puffy and soft. So it's got the double magnets for extra security. Here's what it looks like on the inside. And then let me take this all out. Here's what it looks like on the inside, and I am going to put some of my items in just to see. Also want to show you that there's this inner pocket right here with a zipper. Okay, and let's see if it stands on its own because that's important. Yes, easily. Like I said, it's got that structured base, so it stands nicely on its own. So here I brought out 2 other black bags for comparison. So let me give you a close-up again. This is the Vennois. The quilting here, this V quilting, kind of gives the YSL Matelassé quilting vibes, right? Similar. Now you can see here this leather is shinier, this is more matte. You can see the movement and how it catches the light as it shifts, but this is definitely a softer, more matte leather. This is a more shiny leather. And then the same with the Chanel Classic Flap. Very similar because the grommets, the chain, the quilting is different obviously, but let me show you in terms of size. This is the medium Classic Flap size. It is so similar. And of course, the Meniere Paris option is a fraction of the price. Currently, this bag here retails for $840, but I do have a 10% off promo code. It's HELLO1, and that would get you down to $756 for this bag, and then it's flat rate international shipping. So it's really interesting because we've been having these conversations about value over like brand hype and accessible, more affordable luxury bags. It really is revealing that this brand, Meniere Paris, has been around for even longer than the big name brands like Hermes, Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Dior. Meniere has outstood those big brands but have still remained under the radar. And it's interesting because they make everything in France. Everything is shipped direct from Paris. And yet we are paying under $1,000 for a bag like this. And then what is it, over $10,000 now? Over $12,000 is it for a Chanel Classic Flat bag? So it just makes you start to wonder, Is it truly like 99% marketing hype? Is it just the crazy markup for the celebrity endorsements and the name recognition? Is it the status symbol? Because it can't be that much of a difference in terms of like materials and craftsmanship, right? Anyway, food for thought. But I'm going to start putting some items in this bag. First, I want to show you this is a full-size Continental wallet, and it's going to fit easily for those of you who still carry a bigger wallet. Voila. Let's keep that in there for now. I've got my lipstick. Pop right in. Here's the iPhone Pro Max case. Pops right in easily. My keys are in here. There you go. Got my sunglasses in a soft pouch. Let's see. Yep, that fits pretty easily as well. Let's say you're traveling with this bag. I've got my passport. I wonder if it fits inside this zippered compartment here. If this fits, that's going to be bonus. Oh, just fits. Wow. Well, no. So it does not zip up. You see that? The height of the passport does not allow for this compartment to zip up. So that would be my one piece of feedback to the brand, that if you could make this pocket just a smidge deeper to fit a passport, that would be great. But you can of course use that zipped compartment for cards, cash, smaller ID, for extra security. You could also put your passport just in the main compartment, and there you have it. The magnets are pretty strong. You heard that click. Now, if I were to take the large wallet out, because I usually do not use this, I could put my little kirigami, this is what I've been using as my wallet these days. And then I can also put this in, my earbuds. This is the animation collection from 2019. So there you have it. I wonder if I could also fit this. This is my little fruit pouch that's got my Manuka honey drops in there. Let's see. Usually I can clip these on the outside of the bags as well, but oh, that fits so easily. So there you have it. And once again, the magnet is quite strong and there's no bulging. It's very neat on the sides and the bottom. One thing to mention, there is no back pocket. So for those of you who feel like that's a must, this may look like a pocket, but it is not. Okay, let me take everything out now, and I want to weigh the bag. Okay, I brought out my trusty scale, and I'm going to place the bag on with the chains. Oops. Okay, so it's coming out at 15.38 ounces with the chain. Obviously, that's not removable, so the entire bag total weight is 15.38 ounces, so it is just under a pound. That's a good thing. Anytime a bag is under a pound, that is a plus to me, because I feel like who wants a heavy bag? So when you pack it full, it's still not going to feel heavy. I hope you enjoyed this review. Once again, there is that 10% off promo code HELLO1 for any of the bags on the Meniere Paris website. Definitely look around, do your own research. I think you'll be fascinated by their history and their story. And do let me know what you think about this Vennois bag in the comments below. I'd be curious to know your thoughts. I think it's a lovely bag, great size. I love the quilting, love the pine cone, and I really appreciate the versatility of the chain strap. And also, this is just me, but the yellow on the hardware is more of a muted yellow. It's softer. It's a little bit lighter and bright. Just to give you a comparison here, here is the gold on my Hermes bracelet. It is almost looking like orange. It's very saturated. I don't really like that on bags. I feel like it just pops too much and takes away from the bag itself. So I really like this. It still gives a nice shiny contrast, but it's not that dark color that I don't like. So that's a personal choice, but just wanted to point that out as well. All right, thanks so much for watching, you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.